Hey, Rudy Ortiz here. Welcome to the Money Smart Movement. Now, look, I'm just going to come right out and say it. Your financial future is in serious trouble. More trouble than you might think it is. Now, I know you might not like me saying this, but the fact of the matter is, your employer as well as your government is taking you for a ride big time right this very moment. And the worst part is, they might not even realize they're setting you up for an epic fail. Let me explain. See, if you were born between 1946 to 1964, you're what we would call a baby boomer. Born in the first 10 years of that range? Well, then you likely fall into one of these scenarios. You're anticipating retirement is imminent, you are retired, or for more than half of you, you can't retire due to finances. See, according to the Fidelity Investments, the average 401k balance grew 12% in 2012 to $77,300. Now, while that might sound like good news, based on 20,500 record-kept plans and 12 million participants, as of December 31st, those aged 55 and older had an average account balance of only $143,300. The average balance for a Generation Y, those born between 1979 and 1991, was $15,400. Now, I want you to let these numbers sink in for a second. It kind of hurts a little, doesn't it? You see, every year for a while now, a steady increasing percentage of the conversations I'm having with folks have one thing in common. They've been contributing to their employer's 401k plan or their IRA for 15 to 30 years, yet they've realized that it's been for naught. Though a few $100,000 seems like a lot of money to most, imagine you're 52, you own your own home, which, Lord willing and the creek don't rise, will be debt-free at age 65. You have around $300,000 to $500,000 in your 401k or your IRA. The phrase "screwed the pooch" comes to mind, and it ain't funny. As a matter of fact, in a recent front-page story, Time magazine reported why it just might be the time to retire the current 401k model and look for other alternatives that help ensure a more secure and promising nest egg for our futures. Here's what they said in this story. The ugly truth is that the 401k is a lousy idea, a financial flop, a rotten repository for our retirement reserves. Now, you might be saying, but I have a pension. I have a guaranteed income stream for when I retire. Well, that would be great, except for a few critical elements surrounding most pension systems. Let's take a look at them. Recently, the Washington Business Journal reported that if you are a pension holder, more than likely, your pension is experiencing some financial tension as well, and that over 25% of pension plans are on the verge of becoming bankrupt. That's right, bankrupt. And if you have a federal or state pension, things are potentially worse for you. You see, big government has already proven that it has no problem taking and playing with your money to meet other obligations. My question to you is, what are the chances that they'll do it again? And what kind of hope is that going to bring to you and your family's financial future? Now, don't worry. I have a free solution to share with you that's going to help you avoid becoming one of these statistics. It's also going to help you move closer to financial independence at a much faster pace, and most importantly, it's going to help fix the two biggest challenges that you're having with your retirement goals right now. Let's face it, the two biggest challenges that you're having with your retirement right now, whether you have a 401k, a pension, and especially if you have neither, the issues that keep haunting you at night is figuring out how to save more for your retirement and making sure you protect what's being saved. And you know this is the problem. It's about time someone introduced you to the secret underground world of IBRP. IBRP is a very powerful retirement wealth building and wealth protection strategy that the ultra-rich have been using for decades. Regrettably, most middle-class folks don't know much about it, and only a few truly understand its amazing benefits. You see, IBRP, if set up correctly, can produce some astounding benefits for anyone regardless of their income or socioeconomic class. Benefits like maximum upside growth potential while still protecting your money from any risk of loss. You also have the opportunity for tax-free growth, and you can gain tax-preferred access to your cash value. There's also no contribution limits, and you can access your money whenever you need it. Now, I'm also going to teach you how to completely protect yourself and your financial future from what I call the 5 gotchas of a wealthy retirement. And here's the thing, I can almost guarantee that you've never been taught this strategy before, at least not in the way I'm going to teach it to you, simply because it was never possible until very recently. You see, for the last 10 years or so, this powerful strategy has been in the lab, if you will, being perfected by risk management professionals that are amazingly good at minimizing risk while maximizing profits. And it's now that it's just beginning to get shared with the masses. This is why I decided to create this video. But the reality is, I may stop teaching this strategy as early as tomorrow. You see, ever since we launched this video, my team and I have been bombarded with support requests from people who want to know what other powerful systems and strategies that we have to share that will build financial freedom, develop the assets to make their goals and dreams a reality, and most importantly, show them how to buy back their lives. And to be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. So here's the deal. If you're seeing this video right now, it means that I still haven't taken this underground training video down. And if you desire to put yourself on the path to reach your financial and lifestyle goals within the next 12 to 18 months, I'm going to bluntly ask you to pause your life just for a few minutes. I'm also going to ask you to ignore the traditional financial advice that you've received up until now, and let me show you something that you can begin implementing into your life literally within the next 24 to 48 hours that could absolutely and totally change everything for you financially. I'm going to ask you to suspend your disbelief for just a few minutes and join me and over 63,986 people that have learned about what we do and have since then decided to go about securing their financial futures in a totally different way. So go ahead and enter your name and primary email address on this page, and I'll send you a secret link to a short training video called The Dirty Little Secret of IBRP. Now do it now while the video is still being made available, because I can't guarantee if you come back tomorrow that the video is still going to be here. Just enter your information here on this page so you can gain a giant head start to realizing your dreams and securing your financial future. Fill out the form right now, and I'll see you on the other side.